Welcome back, everyone, to the Multiplier of Income, sponsored by Permissible. Today we're gonna, hit y'all with disadvantages of having bad credit, the opposite of the advantages of having good credit. Osmond, take it away, baby.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about something that we really don't like, right? This is something that we really don't like when we talking about like bad credit. This is something that we really don't like because we're all about positivity, but some of us, we get in situations, you know, um, that we fall into some hardship, so we fall into a spot that we have bad credit, or some of us just don't have no credit at all. But here's the disadvantages. The disadvantage of having bad credit is if you're going to apply for something that require credit, the chance of you getting approved is very, very slim. Unless it's a starter account, you pretty much ain't gonna get that account you're trying to get because you got bad credit or no credit. Also, when you talk about like interest rates, so even if you got enough credit to get a particular vehicle or just say credit card or loan or whatever, and they give it to you, oh man, they're gonna give you a very high interest rate. So that when I'm talking about that, that means like the majority of your payment is going toward the interest of whatever you're paying, and not even going toward the principal which you owe. So you might be paying $82 a month, but only $21 out of that go toward, whatever balance you got, and that's tough. When you're talking about leveraging, that's tough because that means it's going to take you longer to pay off, and most of that money is going to interest. So keep in mind, we got to get our credit right. And if you do get approved for like certain credit cards and things of that nature, they give you a low limit. Somebody else might come in, you might see this man or this woman, get a $15,000-$20,000 card. So you get hyped. You're like, all right, I'm gonna go in and apply. But you got bad credit, or you online, or you got bad credit, you apply, and they give you 500. So you still got to prove, but you feel bad because you get a low limit, and that's because you have either no or bad credit. Another thing also too is difficulty when you talk about your living situation. Say you need an apartment, and your credit is busted. You got bad credit. Now when you go in there to fill out that information for that apartment, and you put down your social and all that, they about to run it. Now you're feeling tight. You walk around, you don't even feel natural because you're like, oh man, I don't know whether people are going to give me this apartment or not. So it causes stress when you have bad credit as well. So that make you feel uneasy, and you might not get that apartment. You might have to get you a cosign or something like that. We know how that situation go. It's hard to get somebody to sign for you. Now something else I talked about when you talk about the benefits of having good credit, when you go get your car insurance, they're going to charge you a little higher rate. Since you don't even know they do this, you might not even know it affected you, but they're still charging you a higher rate. You could have saved money. That's money you could put toward other things, savings, investments, whatever. But now you don't get to do that because you're paying a higher car insurance rate because you got bad credit. And then now, say, for example, you go to get your lights or water or whatever turned on. Here's another situation. Now they want to deposit. You're like, oh man, I got to come up with money again because you don't have good credit. Now they require a security deposit for the lights, a water bill, whatever like that. So now you get come with $250, $350, $150, and you might not even have that. But you're like, oh man, in order to get my lights turned on at this crib, I got to come up with a security deposit. So you might have to borrow some money from somebody, whatever. That's the benefit of having. That's the disadvantage of having bad credit. Now, not even to mention mortgages and things like that. So when you talking about getting a mortgage with bad credit, oh man, that's tough right there. That's pretty much might not even happen. And if it was to happen, just like when you went in that lot to get that car, you go buy that car, oh man, they got you. They got you now because now you're going to pay the highest rate on that vehicle. You're going to be upside down in a year on that vehicle. You're going to owe more on the vehicle than what it's worth because they give you that high interest rate. You know, all this stuff is very important. You know, when the show is called Multiply Income, because even if you save money on things that people would normally have to spend for, you multiplied your income. So, you know, you can multiply your income a few different ways, from saving and from, investing and creating. You multiply your income. Now, another piece too is the job situation. Some jobs want you to have decent credit. You don't have decent credit, you fill out that job application, you hit. Now you tight because you feel they discriminated against you or whatever. You know, we get like that sometimes. I'm talking about everybody when I say we, but credit was a criteria for that particular job. So you didn't get it because your credit wasn't tight. So that's a disadvantage. And the final piece I'm gonna leave you with is you got no leverage. When you got bad credit, you got no leverage. So you can't go on with a confident swag feeling like you're gonna get something because leverage. So when you walk in there, you're feeling funny, wherever you're trying to get done, you don't have no leverage. And the people, when they pull your score, they know you ain't got no leverage. So they might try to handle you some type of way because they know, look, he either better have money or he or she better have some money because the way this credit look, we're not even going to deal with him like that. So you got no leverage. So the good thing about it is this: there's ways to improve your credit. You know what I'm saying? There's ways to improve your credit when you have bad credit, but you got to start on it today. You got to start on it today, and you can contact Permissible. You can go to permissiblellc.com, hit contact us, and get in touch with one of me, Ali, H, or whoever else is working. Get in touch with us. We'll help you get back on the road to building your personal credit. We'll help you get back on that road. Like the number. You call a number, 267-225-0602. Hit us up. Somebody will answer. If we don't answer, leave a message. But we'll try our best to get you back on the road to recovery, to having good credit, because good credit is a must. We're talking about, we want to have leverage. We need to have leverage when we're out here right now. And one of the best ways to have leverage is to start with getting your credit right. You know what I'm saying? Even if it take 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, if it take you 6 months, no problem. Be persistent and get your credit right. Get your credit tight. That's all I got for them, H. You can close them out.
All right. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. And just remember, bad credit is not a life sentence. It's not long term. It's just for a certain period of time if you know what you're doing, or if you know somebody who know what they're doing to get you right back on the right road, which is us. You reach out to us, like you said, Permissible, LLC.com. Thank y'all for tuning in. And I'm gonna leave y'all one more thing. Remember, your credit is a report card. So let's try to get, in reference, metaphor, straight A's to good credit, All right. So thank y'all for tuning in. We see y'all the next show. All right.
That's the way you bring it to them, brother.
The income, yeah. Multiply the income, yeah.